So guys, now we're going to see about unit test framework. Okay, so unit test is by default in your Python. When you install Python, you don't need to download and install unit test manually. It is by default in your Python. So yeah, what is basically unit testing, right? So for example, if you have a millions lines of code, for example this one, okay, so you can see we have a lots of code. We already saw that while debugging this code, while running this code, we got some error, and every time we have to check line by line like where the exact error is present, and then we have to fix that error. Then again we ran the code, and then we got some different error, then we fix that code, and then again we ran the total code. It takes some time, then we fix some other errors, right? So it is really time consuming in case if you are writing million lines of codes, right? For example, if you are automating a total website of a big website, okay, then in that case we are going to use this unit test framework. Okay, so unit test framework basically means that you don't need to check it manually line by line. It will test all the codes, and it will show you that whether it is working or not. So to use unit test, obviously I will not write in this Jupyter notebook, because obviously you know that Jupyter notebook is not create.py files. It's actually create.ipynb files, right? So we are going to use Visual Studio Code. You can also use Sublime Text or PyCharm, that's fine. And also you can use the default Python IDLE. Okay, so I'll just create over here a new file, and that will be testcase.py. okay, fine. So here I'm going to first of all import Selenium, or I can just write over here from Selenium import WebDriver. Okay, that's it. And then we are going to import unit test. Okay, and yeah, that's it. So now we are going to make a new class. Okay, you can make it any name, for example test case 1, and then in the parentheses we have to pass unit test dot test case. Okay, and inside this class we are going to first of all we will see how to actually use this class. Okay, then we are going to see how to write you know basic syntax of this test case. Okay, for example I'll just write over here print this is in the, okay, let me put in double quotation, yeah, this is in the test case 1 class. Okay, fine. And to use this class you have to just write if underscore underscore name, then again underscore underscore equals to then in the quotation you have to write underscore underscore main, then again underscore underscore. Okay, that basically means if the file is this main file. Okay, that means if it is in this file, then we are going to actually run this test case 1 dot main. Okay, that means it will run every every functions or every statements inside this test case 1. Okay, and it is showing basically one error. That is because we didn't use this WebDriver for now. We will use this in this video. Okay, so I'll make it comment. Okay, fine. So let's run it, right? Well, actually it is showing this error that there is no attribute main, but you can see it printed that line, right? So this error is because of we don't have any kind of function inside this class, right? So we will make it inside a function. For example, I'm just going to create a function def test case, test first case. Okay, and inside the parentheses we have to write self, because it will pass this one. Okay, and yeah, perfect. So let's run it and see. Well, actually I need to write over here unit test instead of writing the class name. Okay, unit test is basically that particular class. So yeah, now if I run it, you can see now there is no error, right? So it printed this is in the test case 1 class, and it ran successfully after 0.001 second. Okay, so this is how the class actually works. Okay, but this is not the exact syntax how you write a unit test class, right? So you have to name the function, the first function, as set up. Okay, set then up, that's it. Now inside the parentheses we are going to pass self, and now we will open some page. Okay, so before that let me just make some new lines. Yeah, perfect. And I'll just unmark this comment, and inside this function, setup function, we are going to actually from here I'll just copy this first two line and paste it over here. Oops, yeah, over here. And okay, and I'll change the path with this total path, because we want to give the path of that particular Chrome driver. Yeah, perfect. And now we are going to make one more function, that is tear down. Okay, and it will actually return nothing. Okay, let me just close this one, and here I'll just write driver dot close. Okay, so it will basically close that driver which is opened by the setup. Okay, that's it. And there is one more thing, since we are using self, so we have to write over here self dot driver. Okay, similarly over here self dot driver, and here also self dot driver dot close. Okay, and now if you are testing something, you have to write that test in between of setup and tear down. Okay, so let me just write one thing, def test underscore first underscore case. Okay, and inside this also we have to pass self, and here it will perform nothing, just print this is successful test case. Okay, and there is one more thing, if you start the function name with test, then it will perform that particular function, otherwise it will not perform that particular function. For example, if you I'll just copy this one and paste it one more time so that you can understand it properly. Okay, let me just remove the indentation and rename it with second. Okay, this is the second test case, and here also we will just write this is successful test case, a second test case, right? So second test case, perfect. And now we will create one more function that will not start with test word. Okay, so I'll just write over here not test case. Okay, and it will also take self, and here we are going to print this will not perform. Okay, that's it. So let's clear this terminal and let's run this code. Okay, there is an error. Well, actually we're getting an error that Selenium module not found. Okay, that is because we install Selenium using Conda, right, using the Jupyter notebook. So we have to change this path with Conda. So 3.7.4, yeah, now you can see, yeah, now there is no error. So let's run this code again. Before that I'll clear this one, clear the screen. Yeah, now if I run it, you can see it opened the Chrome browser. Now it is loading that particular website, that is definer.com. And after that it will close automatically and it will load again. I'll tell you why it is loading two times. Okay, yep. So you can see it ran two tests in 20 seconds. Okay, the two tests are actually the first case, that means this one, then the second one is this one. Okay, it is not running this one. Okay, because this is not starts with the word test. Okay, so yeah, you can see the first one print this is successful test case, right? So you can see it printed this is successful test case, then it printed this is successful second test case, but it is not printing this will not perform. Okay, let me just show you one thing. If you just write over here print testing, okay, that's it. Now if I save this file and run it again, you can see it printed testing. Now it is running the code. It will print the this is the test case, like this is the successful test case. Yeah, you can see, and now it is again printing testing, and then again, yeah, you can see it is yeah, you can see first it printed this testing, then it printed this is successfully test case, then it printed testing again, then it printed this is successful second test case. Okay, so that means it is running these two test case only, it is not running this one. Okay,